Not every duel is won with monsters. Not every victory comes with cheers. Some battles end in silence, as life points wither, turn by turn to smoke and regret. This is the world of burn decks, where pain is precise, where every play costs more than just a card. It costs life itself. From ticking time bombs like wave motion cannon to smiling assassins like Nurse Reficule, each card doesn't just deal damage. It makes you feel it. This isn't about overwhelming force. It's about inevitability. Every chain links closer to your defeat. Every heal you thought would save you, now it scorches you instead. So grab your flame-proof deck sleeves and step into the only strategy where victory isn't taken by power. It's seared into memory, one burn at a time. Welcome to the dark art of burn damage. This card is the embodiment of delayed devastation. Once activated, it sits on your field, quietly counting your standby phases. Each turn it remains, it builds up power. One turn equals 1,000 damage, 2 turns equals 2,000, and so on. When you finally send it to the graveyard, it unleashes all that stored energy in one massive blast. It's a psychological weapon too. Your opponent knows it's coming, but they don't know when. Cauldron of the Old Man. This card is a masterclass in patience and inevitability. When activated, it places a counter on itself, and each of your standby phases adds another. Then, once per turn, you choose heal yourself for 500 LP per counter, or burn your opponent for 300 per counter. Early on, it's a slow simmer. 300 damage here, 600 there, but by turn 5 or 6, it becomes a pressure cooker. In long duels, it can single-handedly win games, and the best part? It's a choice every turn. Do you mend your wounds or stoke the fire? This card doesn't deal damage directly, it echoes it. Every time your opponent takes effect damage except from this card, they take an extra 300. That means if you hit them with Secret Barrel for 2,000, this card tacks on another 300. It's like a sadistic amplifier, turning every spark into a blaze. In decks that deal lots of small burns, like Chain Burn, this card becomes a multiplier of misery. Chain Energy, a psychological trap disguised as a spell. Every time a player activates or sets a card from their hand, they take 500 damage. It punishes both players, but burn decks are built to minimize their own plays while forcing the opponent to act. The more aggressive your opponent is, the faster they burn themselves out. It's especially cruel in stall builds where you sit back and watch them pay for every move. Secret Barrel. This trap is a ticking time bomb. It deals 200 damage for every card your opponent controls and holds in their hand. If they've got a full field and a full grip, this can easily hit for 2,000 to 3,000 damage. It's a perfect mid to late game finisher, especially when your opponent thinks they're safe. And with Dark Room of Nightmare on the field, that damage spikes even higher. A more aggressive cousin to Secret Barrel. It deals 300 damage for each card your opponent controls, and if they destroy it while it's set, it detonates for an extra 1,000 damage. It's a trap with a fuse. Either they take the hit now, or risk a bigger explosion later. It's especially satisfying when your opponent blindly clears your back row and walks right into the blast. Just Desserts, a classic burn finisher. It deals 500 damage for every monster your opponent controls. If they've swarmed the field, say 5 monsters, that's 2,500 damage in one shot. It's devastating. Bad reaction to Simochi. What doesn't heal you, hurts you. This continuous trap flips the rules of recovery on their head. While it's face up on the field, any effect that would increase your opponent's life points instead inflicts that much damage. That's not just a reversal, it's a weaponization of kindness. Imagine this, your opponent thinks they're about to gain 3,000 LP from gift card. But with Samochi active, that becomes 3,000 damage instead. It's not just a burn, it's a betrayal of expectations. And so, VO clears, but the burn remains. In this game of cards and chaos, it's not always brute force that decides the winner. It's pressure, patience, and precision. Every delay, every misplay is another spark, another sprite. The duelists who wield flame don't rush. They let you build your hopes one turn at a time, then watch it all collapse beneath the heat. Because in the world of burn, your life points aren't a resource, they're a timer. Play carefully, or you'll burn beautifully.